So you're studying the noun phrase. The instructional video that's noted here in this blue link is the video that's on right now. So just to be clear, the noun phrase is unique in that it's a little more challenging to identify than, say, the present participle phrase or the past participle phrase. There's not typically an ing or an ed type head word at the beginning, but what there is what's known as a noun determiner. In fact, you can see that there's a little formula right here for the noun phrase. It's not a perfect formula. In fact, you'll find that you can kind of stray from this formula a little bit, but essentially the noun phrase goes noun determiner, some sort of modifier or modifiers followed by a noun. So here's four examples, and I'll show you four examples in a sentence as well. So here are the noun determiners. They don't quite line up in terms of where the noun determiners and the modifiers and the noun go, but these are examples of noun determiners. In fact, these are the most common noun determiners. You'll see that there's a list down below here of a bunch of different kinds. So we get something like an insightful and thought-provoking remark, where we have the noun determiner followed by some modifiers followed by a noun. A laughing, smiling, sunny baby. And you can see that there's a noun here. These are all nouns. The noun determiner determines that a noun is coming along the way, as in the most challenging course. It's a shorter noun phrase, but you get a noun determiner, which determines a noun is coming along the way. And most challenging modifies this noun here, course, which is the noun that was coming along the way. And then we have a self-conscious 15-year-old boy, which is also an example of a noun phrase. So these sentence examples go along with the ones that you see up above. So here's a base clause that reads like this. Well, here's the whole sentence. Ashley's comment, an insightful and thought-provoking remark, sparked great conversation for the last 15 minutes of class. And you can see that an insightful and thought-provoking remark modifies Ashley's comment. Here's the subject. Here's the verb. And that this medial free modifier, it renames the comment or it modifies the comment. It's often that you'll find that noun phrases rename a noun so that the comment is really also a remark. It's an insightful and thought-provoking remark. So we've further modified Ashley's comment to something more specific, which is what this level 2 does. It adds specificity. Sebastian's newborn, a laughing, smiling, sunny baby, brought joy to the room of awkward strangers. And you can see here's the subject, here's the verb. This is where the medial modifier often interrupts the base clause right between the subject and the verb. In this case, the newborn and the baby, that's essentially the same thing. Noun phrases rename nouns and make them more specific so that plain old Sebastian's newborn is now a laughing, smiling, sunny baby. So we have made the newborn more specific through a medial modifier right here. Rachel skulked into her math class. Oh, sorry. Rachel skulked into her class for math, the most challenging course of the day. And you can see this one's a little bit different where we get, here's the noun determiner. It's on the list. It's one of the most common ones. Most challenging are the modifiers, and course is the noun that renames math. But you can see that I told you before that you can stray from the formula a little bit, and here we've added some a short phrase to the backside of the noun. Same thing happens in this last one, because up top it was a self-conscious 15-year-old boy. And down below in our final example right here, we get a self-conscious 15-year-old boy with a serious shy streak. So we get this short phrase on the backside of the noun phrase. It's just more detail, more specificity. But here in the initial position, is the noun determiner. Self-conscious and 15-year-old are the modifiers. that modify boy, and then we have just a little extra detail in this noun phrase as well that was not up top. So, like I said, you can stray from the formula a little bit. But all of this, a self-conscious 15-year-old boy with a serious shy streak, is all one noun phrase that renames the subject Robert. A self-conscious 15-year-old boy with a serious shy streak, Robert, avoiding eye contact with Becky in the back, snuck in and quickly took his seat. So we got a 2-1-2 with a noun phrase in the initial position, a present participle phrase in the medial position, and I mean that's the noun phrase. It's identifiable partially because of the noun determiner that it starts with. This one started with a. This one started with the, and. So, and they're all on the list here. So, in terms of the categories of noun determiners, these are the three that we see up top. But numbers, including ending numbers that kind of suggest a number, so like both or several, those count as noun determiners. Anything possessive, her tree, our tree, their tree, Herman's tree. I don't know anybody named Herman anymore. And then other noun determiners, these are good ones as well. So there's lots of them out there. Like I said, these are the most common. These are not the only ones, however. In fact, as you tackle the exercises that are coming up, my suggestion to you is you come back to this little box right here and convince yourself to try others out so that you're not constantly using the most common ones all the time. They give you a chance to make your brain work a little more and see what else is out there in terms of noun determiners and how they might work. So that's the instruction for the noun phrase. The next step would be to use this first page as a resource as you tackle exercises A and B. By the way, don't forget to check out that video. It'll be helpful as well.